that TDAO token, then the second procedure of voting will start.
Fantastic. And could you lastly, thank you for your time. Could you lastly suggest how much Ethereum someone should have in their Phantom wallet to be able to do those votes?
So you need Solana for
No, no Ethereum?
no Ethereum, Solana you need, yes. So
Oh,
maybe
okay,
$1 to $2, maybe not more than.
fantastic. Thank you, Chavez. I appreciate your time today. Be safe. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope everybody understood everything, and we will have updates really soon, written and transcripted, will be sent to the groups so that you can reread and understand and have more clarity over it. And can't wait to jump on Friday call and then Wednesday call. It is going to be an exciting end of the year. So just start working crazy. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Chavez. Just as a note, Amazing Grace has been reserved for the Dodo indice that I'm going to name. Okay. So fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our event today. Thank you so much for joining. Chavez, thank you for your time in being here to share with us. Tracy, thank you. And Lucky, thank you for being here. Did you want to say anything? Yeah, she maybe have stepped out already. Okay, so that will do it. I will give you back the rest of your day. Chavez, we look forward to seeing you on Friday.
You there, Grace?
Okay. All right, everybody. That was a fantastic update. Lot of new things and stuff updated and explained. So let us do this. It's time for us to go into breakout room. Noni, will you go ahead and announce the breakout rooms, please?
Yes. Room 2, calculations for refund, Dodo, Capital 3.0, and wallet. Room 3, MetaMask, Capital 3.0, Dodo, etc. Room 6 and 7 is conference room.
All right, and we have 30 minutes. Please, everybody, let's get to a breakout room so that you can get trained. And this is business development evening. And if you do not know how to get to a breakout room, stay here. We'll go ahead and get you there. And if you don't know which breakout room to go to, stay here. We'll go ahead and help you to decide. Alrighty, so Noni, go ahead and open up the breakout rooms. Thank you. We got 30 minutes.
No, it's my dryer running.
You shouldn't leave coins in your pocket.
No, it's one of my jacket, the zipper.
Well, that'll come out and it'll be broken. I think dryers are the natural predator of zippers.
Yep. Thank you for helping me with my mining. All working now.
Good. Well, that's what we're here for.
Hi, everyone.
There's only 4 people left in the main room, one of which will be Grace. So that's 3 people trying to decide. So I think we can get started straight away. All right. I'm going to just give you a little bit of a heads up about what's happening with a look at the scan site. So share screen 1. All right, I'll refresh. All right, we're up to 264,454 tokens minted. What that means, if you take 1,000 off, they're the unvoted from early days, right? Roughly 1,000. So people that have been disconnected. There are people still who have not supplied a wallet address. There's about 100 people. So there's about 1,000 that have not voted and about 100 that haven't even supplied address to get a token minted to vote. Okay, so if you know anybody that's purchased, get out to them and tell them it's happening and they're missing out. Otherwise, there's really no point for them to have bought a pack in the first place. What does this just over 250,000 represent? Let's have a look. Okay, 6,121 different holders of the DAO token. Okay, so 2 minutes ago was the last minting. Let's just change that to 100 and we'll get a better, more interesting display. All right, so you can see a few people are doing their vote part. All right, so this person 49 seconds ago burnt 35 votes and replaced their staking token with those 35 voting things. If we do a refresh, still nothing minted for a couple of minutes, so maybe they're on a pause. But if I filter this to just mints, oh, there you go. 21 seconds ago, 2 more minted. Somebody had 292 minted and somebody had 2 minted. All right. If I was to spend some time and click through here, around 50 to 60 pages, you'll see all of them throughout and you'll see all different size mintings coming through. 5,000 is around halfway. So when I looked at this about 2 hours ago, they were about 4,500. So they're consistently minting around 5.77 per minute. So we've got a ways to go. But if I was to skip through, it was 4,500 at about 13 hours ago. And that was about 3 hours. So we're about 16 hours in. That gives us some sort of indication that it'll be about another 16 hours for them to complete, unless they go to sleep. You know, I don't think we'll complain about them having a night to go to bed and come back and not make mistakes. So all that process is ongoing. What else? Pretty much, I'll open the DApp. I won't connect my wallet, but you saw what you had to do. You connect your wallet, the number of tokens that you've got minted will appear here. You vote them into the process, and then later on, you saw in the Zoom that there'll be an Ethereum. Now, you can use the Ethereum in your Phantom wallet. You can use the Ethereum in MetaMask. Any EVM compliant wallet will do. Okay, so keep it a decentralized wallet. Don't put them in. Don't put a Binance address or something like that. A centralized wallet. Remember the rule: if it's not your key, it's not your asset. Don't put these sort of assets into a centralized exchange. Typically, the adage is any centralized exchange is possible to collapse and you lose your assets. Okay? Keep it decentralized. Coinbase, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and Phantom obviously are the best four because they import our chain all the best as well. Well, Trust is a little bit difficult, but MetaMask certainly, and I haven't played with Coinbase yet myself, but I will soon. All right, let's just have a closer look. You saw the whitelisting is going to proceed. Account abstraction has been postponed. So if you've bought into a Dodo pack, don't forget to go and supply an Ethereum wallet there. You will have to put Ethereum into that for Dodo, but you don't have to put Ethereum into for the Capital. Remember, you don't pay a gas fee for somebody sending you a token. Right? You only pay a gas fee when you transact on that token. You swap it or you send it to somebody else. So please plan ahead for that Ethereum wallet to have some Ethereum gas fee in it, but you don't need it, as indicated by Tracy's question. You don't need it to get your allocation. Right? When you do the claim step, it just gets deposited for you. As for Capital 3, not Capital 3, as for proof of reserve and boomerang refunds, I'm still trying to get a written definition of what that is. All right. The current standing is still confusing. If you've still not got the right amount, it's raise a support ticket. It appears there won't be an additional Google form for that. My understanding is the same as last week. They're still working through the Google forms. They still made mistakes. I've got to chase up on all of that. The Boomerang Google Forms, I haven't heard any update on. Mine have not been actioned. So I think they're still concentrating on the Vault Google Forms to start with, the recalculation and submission or deposits. They are definitely being withdrawable. I've got a few through already. Lots of people have got them through. There is a swap pool to swap your wrapped BTC back to USDT. It's been funded with around $260,000 worth of coin and USDT. That's only one and a third wrapped BTC and about 130,000 USDT. What else? Yeah, basically, that's all I can go through at the moment without confusing the hell out of people. So, any questions? I'll stop my share. Now we've got 18 minutes to deal with any questions. Nothing? Nobody? All right. Well, what can you do with your wrap BTC? Little bit diversion of topics, but extending from your proof of reserve. Remember, anything you want to do with your assets basically drops into 4 categories. It's got to stay on the chain. So they're all on-chain things for now. Now, people say, well, I don't want to do anything because I just want to get it off the chain. Well, that's fine. But remember this, my adage, I'm going to do whatever I can with the assets stuck on the chain so that when I can get it off the chain, I've got more assets stuck on the chain. In other words, I'm making it work for me. But some people are quite happy just to leave it as is. Just send it into their wallet and leave it there. You can leave it as wrap BTC or leave your boomerang refund as USDT. That's fine. It'll always have that. If you leave it as USDT, it's going to be tied to Bitcoin. Sorry, leave it as wrap BTC. It's tied to Bitcoin. It's going to increase in value anyway. Or you can swap the USDT to BTCC. All right. Or you can swap the wrap BTC to BTCC. There is that swap pool as well. Obviously, in the swap thing, you have to import. Now, if you're still using the old swap list from the default unicorn list, that's fine. Just import the addresses. I haven't as yet used the new list myself because it's working fine the way I've set it up anyway. I don't need to transition to it. But I have helped a couple of people to do that, and it's also working fine. Once it's in BTCC, then you're subject to the BTCC capital growth. Now, it's up to you whether you want capital growth on wrap BTC or on BTCC. And I'm just flicking into my browser and to the DApp to see what the current value is, because I haven't looked today yet. Before this, I had a team member support Zoom, and before that, I had breakfast. Coming. All right, we're 132.48.1. Right, so $132. So it's gone up about $14 overnight. Okay, so if you'd have swapped both of those into BTCC, you would have got $14, which is about 12% increase overnight. I don't think Bitcoin went 12% overnight. It's an interesting concept. Alternatively, you can swap either of those or leave USDT and use the USDT to purchase gas fee B fuel and harvest. That's up to you. But that is an option. It increases the supply of BTCC. More circulating supply means it's easier for the ecosystem to maintain momentum. And the fourth option is to become a liquidity provider, which is what I've been doing. Right? You pick a swap pool. You've got several to be part of now. You become a liquidity provider and you earn swap fees. You put equal amounts of value of each coin into the swap fee, into the swap pool as a provider, and you earn equal amounts. So let's say you earn $2 on a transaction. $1 will be in USDT and $1 will be worth of BTCC, if that's the swap pool you go in. If you go into BTCC and wrap BTC, then you'll get $1 worth of each of those tokens, etc. And likewise, when you pull out, if you choose to pull out at any time, you pull out 50-50 equivalent amount. So that's what people are doing. A lot of my people have chosen to enter the pool. Again, I'll just chop in here and I will go to the scan site. Let's have a look. Just out of curiosity, going in and seeing the numbers. Okay, there's 206 people now providing liquidity into the pool. I'm still in third place by a smallish margin, and Chavez is still in first place, but his share has dropped a bit. I know he's taken some out to provide liquidity into the wrap BTC USDT swap pool. So that's not surprising, but obviously as more people go in, when I first went in, I think it was 190. So we've got about 16 new people providing liquidity into the pool itself. Yeah. Any questions on that thread? All very quiet today. Anybody? Nothing? Okay.
Hey, Carl,
Yeah,
the highest it was today was 147, by the way.
that doesn't surprise me. Let's get this interactive. Does anybody want to have a guess why it shoots up and then shoots or slides back reasonably quickly?
I don't know. I thought it would go up because we're harvesting, but yet it's going down instead. Little confused.
Okay, well, this is my understanding and theory. There is a wallet where a lot of BTCC is purchased, and I'm assuming that that's the wallet that disperses the node revenue and the vault and the validator revenue. All right, so every now and again that's got to get money put into it. Now the money that gets put into it is BTCC, which is purchased with USDT, which is the USDT that is used to buy B fuel. All right, so you get the you buy the USDT out of the swap pool, and then you go and harvest. Well, when you buy USDT out of the swap pool, you're putting BTCC back in, which starts the reduction in value. And then you get this cycle. But it is let's start here. It is a progressive up cycle, okay? Because the residual is always going to stay there, right? It's never going to slide back to the same level because of the increase in circulating supply. That doesn't preclude when peer-to-peer or starts ramping up and people start buying and sending USDT over to WOZ to buy stuff. But then the USDT stays into the ecosystem. It just comes back around in a different path, still on the chain. Now, that's why when I say to people, when peer-to-peer starts, you're not withdrawing liquidity. You're moving it sideways to somebody else who's moving their asset from off chain, like TRC20, over to you. Okay, so it's a sideways movement of liquidity, and then it goes and buys a product and it stays there and can come back around through the corporate accounts and the treasury to buy more BTCC to keep cycling it around. Now, having said all of that, I believe that there are a few people who've got a bit of asset and they're actually trading. So as soon as the price surges, they sell their BTCC, sit on the USDT, wait for the price to slide back a certain percentage, and then they buy back in, hoping for the next surge to make another profit surge. Okay? Along with the people that are selling as soon as there's a surge and increasing their harvesting. It's basically commerce. They're trading and they're taking advantages of the market, which is what people do on the stock market, what people do on the commodities market, the Forex currency market. That's how people make money. Does that explain it, Lynn?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, open to more questions. It's going to be a very dull 6.5 minutes if we don't get questions. Still only one person in the breakout room, which is obviously Grace holding that open. Maybe we should have set the timer to finish at midday, my time. The top of the hour. We've got 1 minute to the top of the hour. Somebody might bring up with Grace a mechanism that we can close a room early if it's not needed to stay open. It's a hint, ladies.
That's right. Everybody getting smarter.
Really not much else I want to cover because everything else is looking forward. Yeah. Lynn, you want to pop over to Joe's room and see if nothing's happening there, and maybe we just cut it 4 minutes or 5 minutes short.
Okay. Maybe we should ask Grace to close out the room.
Well, that's why I sent Lynn out to see what's happening around.
Okay.
Satachi, you've got yourself unmuted. Did you have a question? If so, raise your hand and turn your camera on. Okay, I just removed that the Tatachi person. Is I couldn't mute, and they should have all been muted. We've got about a minute and a half and 2 minutes to clean up.
Okay. Okay, time's up, everyone. Frank Master, go to the main room. Thank you.
Is Grace there?
Grace fell off,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm
Can I-
gonna close it out. Did you want to say something, Shiba Joe?
Yeah, Marcia Garraway had a question and we kicked out before before she had a chance to ask her question. Marcia, is it okay to take Marcia's question now, or shall I go back into the breakout room?
You know what?
Just take it here. Just take it here. We don't need to open the rooms again.
Okay, Marcia, do you want to pop your hand up so we can find you?
Ready.
Okay, do you want to quickly share your screen then? And we'll have a look, see if it's there. Maybe you're looking in the wrong place.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sure if share screen is enabled for participants. Evidently it is.
Can you go to your go to your WAS account and let's have a look what wallet address you entered, and then we'll know where to look, or we know we're looking in the right place or not anyway, at least. Don't show your username. Okay, too late.
Already done.
Okay, it's okay, no worries. So go to subscription and click on C3PO Capital 3.0. Scroll to the bottom. Oh, okay, have you got it on the dashboard? Is the address on the dashboard? Sorry, look on the dashboard. Your address must be on the dashboard. You must have bought early then. Yeah, you
Yeah,
bought
it's
early.
up
Yeah.
at the top.
Okay, yeah, my apologies. Okay, click X on that. That's it. Was that 8VF? 8VF HQN. HQN. Okay, open Phantom. Have you got Phantom Wallet installed on here?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, click on go back to the top, just click on receive for me. Okay, that's the correct one. So, all right, so now just go back, click close, scroll to the bottom. Okay, yeah, you've definitely not received it. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Let me give you, if you've messaged, who's your upline? Have you got an upline, what do you call it? Upline rank leader?
No, he's not active.
Have you got any upline? You must have somebody.
Well, there is someone that I signed up, but he's not active.
Okay. All right, I'll put my Telegram tag in. I'll enter it through the leadership group then.
Okay.
If you go to the chat,
Let me get out of here.
If you look in the chat, you can see my Telegram tag. If you message me on Telegram, I need your wallet address, your Phantom wallet address, your WOZ username, and the date that you purchased the package.
Okay, so
Careful what you're bringing up on YouTube.
you know what, Joe? It's hard for me sometimes to copy from the chat.
Yeah. Okay, well then write it down. It's not very long. At @boomerang_Joe. Do you want to
Okay.
stop sharing? Because at the minute we're all looking at YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I stopped it already.
Okay.
thank you.
Just write it down. At @boomerang_Joe. And then just message me the Phantom wallet address, your WOZ username, and the date that you purchased. Yeah, you're muted, Marcia. So, okay. Okay, back to you then, Noni.
Thank you. Carl, do you have anything else to add to this, or are you good?
Only that it appears that we still haven't got a full written, clear proof of vault balance calculation, which I'm going to chase up with Chavez, about the Capital 3 minting. By my rough calculations, it's about halfway through. They're probably about to go to sleep and have a rest. So it's about 16 hours minting done. So if I'm right, there's about 16 hours of minting still to go. But you can always do that vote process that Chavez went through. Yeah, that's pretty much. In my room, I just pointed out to people, you don't need gas fee to receive into a wallet. Okay. The person that's sending it pays the gas fee. So based on Tracy's question in that Zoom, you got to remember those sort of things, right? You will receive your allocation quite successfully once you put that address in. I recommend, it's not mandatory, but I recommend don't use a centralized exchange Ethereum address. Keep it decentralized. Remember, not your key, not your asset. All right? So if you've got the 12-word phrase, your private key, it's yours. If it's somebody else's account, somebody else's wallet, somebody else's platform where they control, it's centralized, it's not your asset if they fail. When you want to process that asset, then you will need Ethereum gas fee. So start planning ahead. Wherever you choose to send your allocation tokens, when you want to manage them and manipulate them, sell them, swap them, give them to somebody else, me if you want, then you will need the gas fee then. So same as I said last week or 2 weeks ago, make sure if your upline helped you get your vote done, the initial vote, and maybe you pass the money on, you will need more to do this vote. It's the same amount. You're not paying by volume, you're paying by transaction. So you could vote 300 tokens for the same price as one token. Okay? That's pretty much it.
And if I can just tag on to the top of that, just to remind everybody of what Chavez has said in that update also. Make sure that you enter the correct Ethereum address. Don't put in the contract address. Don't put in the B fuel address. Make sure that you're putting in your Ethereum address. If you're uncertain on what you're doing before you do it, please check with your upline. Chavez says you can only do it once. I really hope that we don't have to start a Google form for correcting of addresses. Please be careful what you're doing when you put in your address. With any crypto transaction, you should be careful. Just as a warning for you of how badly things can go wrong. I was on a Zoom with somebody the other day who sent 2,000 BTCC to the USDT wallet address in WOZ. That's 250 grand's worth of value. It's not recoverable. It's not recoverable. So please be very careful. Make sure you put in the correct Ethereum address. And if you're not sure, check with somebody that does know, not just anybody. Don't, drag the man in off the street and ask them. Make sure you check with somebody that knows what they're doing.
On that point of of Google form, there won't be a Google form. It's recorded in the smart contract for the staking the DApp. All right. It's not going to a wallet. It's recorded in a contract. Therefore, it can't be changed without stopping the whole DAO process of Capital 3. It will be a one-off.
So make sure you know what you're doing, folks. All 19 of you. The rest of the community, they can look after themselves. But you 19, Bish Bosh, you guys are going to be sorted.
So, do you guys still have time to take a couple more questions? Carl, Joe?
Yeah, far away.
Okay. Dennis, please turn on your video camera. And May, go ahead and unmute yourself. I mean, Carol. Carol, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Unmuted. Can I come on?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Shiba Joe?
Hi, how you doing?
One more question.
Yeah.
The address I copied now, and when I emailed it to myself and I put it in my Trust wallet, and it came up to say I don't have enough TROX. So my question is, where can I buy some TROX? And what's the process of getting it?
You should be able to buy it straight there in Trust Wallet. They have a buy facility in there. You use your card and you should be able to buy it. If you can't buy it on there, then you'll have to buy it on an exchange and send it in. If you really need to, then you can send me the USDT TRC20 from somewhere else. You won't be able to send it from there because you haven't got enough TRX.
Right.
But you can send me USDT TRC20 from somewhere else, and I'll send you a little bit of Tron.
Okay, so how much? Like, I want to send her $1,000 to buy the Capital 3.0.
And how much
and
have
I
you
was
got
going
in
to
there?
do
How
it
much
in
Tron
two
have you got?
installments.
That's fine.
Huh?
How much Tron have you got?
Well, I just came off of because I was going to send it in two installments, and I sent 500 first, and which it charged me $8, I think $8 and some change, and that's what
Wow.
it said. I don't have enough.
Okay, that's quite a lot. The fees have gone right up, haven't they? Okay, well then you need $8. You need $10 worth of Tron, then, didn't you?
No, but I have to do more than that because I'm sending the 1,000 in two installments.
Then don't send it in two installments. Send it in one.
Well, because in Capital 3.0 they said whatever you start with, you can go lower. And I'm thinking if
Yes,
she
but that
wants
doesn't
to,
matter what you said. That doesn't affect how much you send in.
okay,
If you send in
okay,
$1,000, then you
okay,
simply buy 10 $100 packages.
okay, I see. When you're
Okay.
sending it from your Trust wallet, it doesn't matter.
You could send in $1 million. It doesn't make any difference.
Okay,
It's
okay, so
only
I'll send it at one time, but I will
Yeah.
still find a way to get TRX from you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just you'll find my chat thing's in the chat. Just message me. You can send
Okay.
me the USDT, and then I'll send you the Tron.
Okay, so to be clear, you want me to send you USDT, not TRC20. You want me to send you
You
USDT
can send me Tron if you want to. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you send me. I'll send you that value in
in TRX.
in Tron.
Okay. Okay, because I have USDT that the
That's
refund
fine. We
from.
can arrange the details afterwards.
Okay,
You
that's
just message
fine.
me on
Thank you.
Telegram. We can arrange the details afterwards, Carol.
Okay,
Okay?
that's all right. Thank you, Joe.
No worries, Carol.
Dennis, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are. You remuted yourself though.
See, that's the blind move. Hey, the advantage to Dodo as much as you can when you start, as opposed to gradually adding Dodo over time. Subscriptions.
Well, the answer to that is it's up to you. But if you buy $1,000 worth of Dodo day one, or you buy 10 100s over 10 weeks, the first 100 is going to have 10 weeks of profit earning, whereas the last 100 is not going to have any week of profit earning.
Oh, if you're trading a lot or not, still.
No, that's just a straight out purchase strategy.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
If you spend 10 weeks buying an index or indexes, and there's a spike in one of them, and it's the last one you buy, you don't get that spike in value, do you?
Okay, gotcha.
So that's the same as trading on Forex, trading on share market, trading on commodities index, trading on exchanges. Yeah, only you can decide when is the best time to purchase anything in a trading environment.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. So we're at the end of our Zoom. There's a couple announcements. First, before we make any announcement, we want to thank Carl and Shiba Joe for being here. Also thank the co-hosts for coming and assisting. And just remind everybody, Friday is Zoom with Chavez. He's going to train us. So I encourage you all to come. And then also, we want to reinforce that Chavez would like everyone to attend Sunday training. So please come learn on Sunday, the master class. They'll be teaching Capital 3.0 and Dodo. And thank you so much for coming and joining us. We know that you have many choices and better places to be at, but we're grateful that you could be here to learn with us. And now I will turn the time back to you guys. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you are in this big part of the world. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
G'day all.